We are a community. We are part of Berkhamsted. We want everyone to feel welcome in our society. We should be aware of other people, events, societies and charities, which leads me on to the next part of the video, the Pepper Foundation. The Pepper Foundation is a charity local to Berkhamsted. They send nurses to work with families to provide individualised care for the children within their own homes. We interviewed a nurse from the Pepper Foundation.
My name is Terry O'Toole. I'm a paediatric and a learning disability nurse. Our role is to support children at end of life and care for the families as well. We were introduced to Ben, it must be over 2 years ago now. He was terminally ill and felt that the family could use bereavement support and the young man would need some nursing care in the home. Very aware of his prognosis and wasn't really expecting to live very long. I got to know Ben a little bit and we decided to make a wish list. So as a team, we supported his nursing needs, concentrated on his wish list. So I arranged for several games of golf with him, which boosted his spirits up. At this point in his life, we were really concentrating on just enabling him to do the things that he wanted to do. As luck would have it, the treatment he was receiving at the time was having a beneficial effect. Ben was getting a little bit stronger, and he went back to school and studied for his university very well at, and now he's reading law in Oxford, and he was able to fight the cancer. The other patients that we would tend to have are children who are chronically unwell, but their long-term condition means that their life will be limited or shortened. Particularly no government funding to ensure that these children are cared for in the home. But all the money that we need in order for us to do our job well comes from charitable sources.
It's very important that we get, the support of the community, particularly as, the patients obviously living in the local area, which is why I think people want to support Pepper and the work of the Pepper nurses, because they know that the children are actually living in their own communities.
We are able to go about our everyday life without limits. Things just as simple as walking down the house room steps without assistance makes a difference to our lives without us realising. Communication, movement and well-being are things that we take for granted. Everyone's enjoyment and well-being is important, even though some people are not as able as others. We can take part in things that others may not be able to participate in. That does not mean that they can't be involved in a different way.
We were told that Ben spoke at a charity event and said he didn't think he would be alive today without the help of the Pepper nurses, because people underestimate the emotional support and confidence boosting that Terry and the other nurses can give a patient when they are in that situation. Not just physically, but the mental strength to fight and have the will to live. The Pepper Foundation isn't happening far away. It is local in Hertfordshire and Buckinghamshire. It is right in front of us in our own community. This is why we need to care.